All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be talking about the Hot Wheels Fast and Furious Fast Rewind set. I've had these for a while now. I already cut them open, get them ready. So we're gonna go one by one, and we're gonna do a comparison to kind of explain what's all this about. So this Fast Rewind is basically none of these cars were ever in the movie, but what they did was cars that were in the movie, they picked a previous version of that car. That's why they're calling it Fast Rewind. For example, here we have the Mazda Rx-3. You see it right here. One of my favorites car of all time. Mazda rotary cars are awesome. They're kind of complicated when it comes to engine work, but I don't know if you guys know this, but most of these Japanese cars are influenced by muscle cars in the United States. So what they did back then was they liked the muscle car, but in Japan you can't have a car that big, so they did their small car most of the time, trying to get them to look like some kind of version of the American version muscle car. All right, so back in the subject, the RX-3. I have here the Amazon set. I've never opened this one before, but in this set we have cars. You said this one says original fast. So I'm gonna crack this open just for this video. So this car came out in the first movie, and it was driven by Vin Diesel. It was the car he uses to race. So there you can see, this is a car from the movie RX-7. This is the third generation RX-7, third and last. There are 3 versions of the RX-7 in real life. This is the last one. After this one, there was the RX-8. So what they did is RX-7, they have an RX-3, which they did the same tempo work, as you can see here. See? Very, very nice. I gotta say that my favorite Mazda has to be the RX-3 wagon. Hot Wheels doesn't make one. Tomica doesn't make one. So nobody makes the RX-3 wagon. I think there was one back in the day, scale 1/43rd, kind of expensive. So I made my own. This is the first Tomica custom that I do. I used a Tomica front from an RX-3 and the back from a another wagon, which has the same curves as the RX-3 wagon. It even has very similar tail lights. Very proud of this custom. I like it a lot. I have a video, a very old video, where I show all my rotary engine diecast. I don't think this one is in that video. That one came after. All right, that was number 1. Number 2 of this set is the Nissan Skyline C210. Yellow color. Let's put this back here. And this one is making reference to this other one, which is also part of that Amazon set, original fast, the Nissan Skyline GTR BCNR 33. Let's crack this open. Check it out. So this one came out on the first movie also. If you saw the movie, this was the guy that used to stop traffic and be listening to the radio to see if the cops were coming. See, they got the same art. And this is a import, so the steering wheel is on the other side. Rx-3 has the steering wheel on the right side, just like the Rx-7. Surprisingly, the Tomica here has the steering wheel on the left side, but I think that's because I made it that way. Because basically all Tomicas have the steering wheel on the right side. So this is not a new casting. When I first saw it, I forgot that this originally was one of the first the Japan Historics. I don't know if you guys remember this. Same wheels, pretty much same everything, different paint job. Very nice looking car. I don't think it's never been on the main line. Maybe in the future it will, but for now it is not. We go to number 3, Nissan Skyline HT 2000 GTX. Fast rewind. That's the back of the card. All the cars are the same except that the biggest car here is the one that's in the front. So this one, making reference to this one. So this one I made a wheel swap. I'm pretty sure I have another one, all original, but I don't know where it is. This came out in the Too Fast, Too Furious, where he needed a car and the FBI gave him this car. Got it from the impound. I don't know if you've seen that movie. So pretty much if you're a fan of this, to really enjoy it, you have to like seeing all the movies. That way you can know what cars they're making reference to. But you can see they picked that older Nissan here to look like this one. This is Skyline Gtr R34, which it is not the first time a GTR has been on the movie when this one came out, but when Paul came out with this car, automatically it became a lot more famous, because I think there was one either on the first movie or the second one, which is Tokyo Drift. That's where this one comes from. Number 4 or 5, the Nissan Fairlady C. Now this one, I don't have a model to show you, because I believe and I think that Hot Wheels has only done the car that this is referencing to only one time, and this is a car that comes out in the second movie, which is Tokyo Drift, and it's a Fairlady C. If you didn't know, this car is called Fairlady C over there. Over here, it was started out with I believe the 280 or 240. In the movie is a 350C. I'll put a picture of the real car, and I'll put a picture of the one that came out, I believe is 2015 Walmart exclusive, that shows the car with the same art, although that one is not premium, like car culture or nothing like that. Maybe in the future they'll do it a car culture. That way I can have the match for this one. But there it is. Very nice. So far I don't have a match. Howes has done 350Cs, so I don't think it's going to be very hard for them. Number 5, we have here the Nissan Silvia CSP 311. And something I noticed with this car, this car is different from everything else, and I'll talk about that a little bit. This one is making reference to this one. This one also came out in that second movie, the Tokyo Drift. And the guy starts out in the United States driving the Monte Carlo with that car just came out. And then when he moves over to Japan, this is the car they give him so he could learn how to drift, which he ends up beating against the wall. And this car ends up racing against the 350C in like a parking lot. Check it out. So you got a Silvia and Silvia from different years. Now, one thing that I noticed about this car is that if you check all of those cars, all of them, they have the same distance here in the chassis. All of them. All these JDM wheels are exactly the same size. You could interchange them. The only one that's a little bit different is this one. Now the width, the size, this one is a smaller low profile wheel and tire, but this one is, I believe, the first time that we get JDM wheels with a smaller gap here in the middle. I believe this is the only car that's like that. Gotta see. I think I have a 350 to simulate this spot. Let me see if I can find it. But before we end this video, special bonus here for the first set. Before Hot Wheels, there was this Racing Champions. They also they did the Fast and the Furious. This one I got a long time ago. I think I got it in the flea market. That's why it's all beat up. You see the dash. Oh no, that's the seat. The driver's seat is all on the other side. Well, Racing Champion has never been known for the quality of their diecast. Look at the size difference. A lot smaller than Hot Wheels. All right, so let me see if I find a 350 so I can put it there for the picture. Check it out. Found this one, but this one is a 350 370C. Close enough for this video. Right there. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think. And remember to subscribe and hit the like button and all that good stuff. I'll be seeing you on the next one. Peace out.